If you want to add an n8n AI agent into WhatsApp, then this video is for you. I'll show you exactly how to do that with GoHighLevel, and I'll also share with you how you can get a phone number from any country in the world using Twilio. And the best part, at the end of the video, I'm going to share the entire template with you for absolutely free. So stick around until the end and enjoy the video. So first things first, let's cover the AI agent that we're going to be using. I recently made one for a YouTube course, which is an n8n AI sales agent with a vector store, aka a knowledge base already implemented. If we go ahead and take a look at the prompt, it's a simple AI sales agent prompt for a fictitious brand called Omni Skincare. This is what we're going to be implementing into WhatsApp. And if we quickly go ahead and test this inside of n8n and we say hi, we can actually see that it's working and it's providing responses. And we're going to make this exact same logic happen inside of WhatsApp. If you don't have n8n yet, click the link down below in the description and sign up to their cloud version. There's a 14-day free trial which you can use, so I'd recommend doing that. You can also self-host n8n. I might make a tutorial video on that in the future if you guys let me know in the comments down below. The second element of this system is going to be GoHighLevel. If you don't have an account yet, go ahead and sign up. Free 14-day trial. Link is down below in the description as well. If you already have a GoHighLevel account, you're already good to go. And finally, we're going to need to use Twilio.com. Link is down below in the description as well. And Twilio is the #1 provider for getting phone numbers and doing SMS communication, but you can also use the phone numbers for WhatsApp, which is what we'll be doing in this video right here. Now, first things first, we're going to need to get the number that we're going to be using on Twilio. Now for this, we're going to sign into Twilio and we're going to see this page right here. From here, you're going to navigate to phone numbers. You're going to click on manage and you're going to click on active numbers. Here, you're going to be able to see all of your current phone numbers, and in the top right, you're going to have an option to buy a number. Once we click on buy a number, we're going to be able to select a number right here. You can change the country if needed. In this case, we're going to go for a US number, which you can buy for only $1.15 a month. I'm going to select the first one right here. Going to click on buy. You need to make sure to have A2P registration set up in order to use this number, which is in the Twilio settings, and they have great documentation. If you simply click here, you're going to figure out how exactly you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and confirm my purchase, click on buy, and we now have purchased this phone number right here. I'm going to go ahead and click on configure the number, navigate to properties, and here I can give the number a friendly name so that I know what it's for. So for this, I'm going to do YouTube WhatsApp tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and click on save, and we now have the number set up inside of Twilio. The next step is going to be to go to GoHighLevel, log in to your GoHighLevel account, and the first thing you're going to see is your agency dashboard. Now you actually need to navigate into a sub account. If you don't have a sub account yet, simply click on the sub account section, create a sub account, which is basically going to be an account under your agency where you can do all of these actions. And once you've done that, simply click on the top and select the sub account that you want to use. In this case, I'm going to select Emil YouTube Videos, which is the account that I use for these YouTube videos. And once this has loaded up, we are now officially inside the sub account. The first thing we're going to need to do is enable WhatsApp inside of the sub account. For this, we're going to go ahead and click on settings. We're going to select WhatsApp, and we will need to subscribe to WhatsApp messaging, which costs $10 a month inside of GoHighLevel. We're going to go ahead and confirm this agency purchase. We're going to agree and enable WhatsApp now. We now have WhatsApp actually set up, and there's two options. If you don't want to use the Twilio phone number, you can simply go ahead and connect the WhatsApp business app, which is the business app that you're using on your phone, and you can use it on your phone and inside of GoHighLevel simultaneously. This is a new feature and it has some great use cases. For this video specifically, we're going to go ahead and click on start with a new WhatsApp phone number, and you can also use a phone number that you have on your phone which you want to connect to WhatsApp and are currently not using on WhatsApp as well, if you don't want to use the Twilio phone number. We're going to go ahead and click on set up a new WhatsApp number, and this is going to open up a pop-up where we need to log into Facebook. Once you've logged into your Facebook account, you can go ahead and click on continue, which will allow Lead Connector, which is GoHighLevel, to actually access everything inside of your Facebook profile. You're going to need to select certain permissions to share. We're going to click on get started. Here you need to fill in your existing business info. So you can either use an existing business portfolio, which you already have on your Facebook account, which I'm going to do in this case. We're going to give the business a name, which is Emil Testing, and we don't need to use a website, but in this case, I'm just going to add our website, which is omnifusion.ai. You can also select the country. In this case, I'm just going to select the United States of America. We go ahead and click on next. We're going to go ahead and select WhatsApp business account. In this case, we're going to create an account because we don't have one yet. It's automatically going to use my name, Emil Testing. I'm going to go ahead and click on next. Important note is that this is not the name that people will see when you message them on WhatsApp. It's simply the business account name inside of the Facebook Business Manager. And here we're going to go ahead and click on save. This is going to verify our information. Just give it a few moments and we're now ready to chat with people. We can have up to 250 business initiated conversations, but you need to use WhatsApp templates. I'll explain that in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and click on finish and we now have this successfully connected. The next step is gonna be to connect a phone number right here. Now, if you already have a phone number connected to your GoHighLevel account, you can use that. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and add my own phone number. For this, I'm simply gonna go ahead and go to Twilio. I'm gonna go ahead and copy out the phone number right here. It's going to be 1 for the US, and we're going to click on proceed to verify. For this, we're going to go back to Twilio. We're going to click on messaging. We're going to click on senders, and here there's going to be WhatsApp senders. Now, we don't actually need to complete the WhatsApp sender process inside of Twilio. All we need to do is click on get started, select the number right here, the one that we're using. So in this case, YouTube WhatsApp tutorial. We're going to go ahead and click on continue. And all we need to do is get the text message code, which we receive down here. For this, we're now going to go back to GoHighLevel. We're going to click on verify through text message. And we're now going to get a 6-digit code. So we simply go into Twilio and wait for that. Now that we have the code, we're simply going to copy it out, go back into GoHighLevel, paste in the code. And here, it won't let you click verify until you actually delete and add back in the last numbers. Your registration is now in progress, and this number takes some time before it can get verified. So right now it's pending and it's unavailable. This may take some time, but in this case, it was actually successfully registered immediately, and we can now reach out to 250 customers per 24 hours. This is for outreach only. If people DM or message your WhatsApp number, does not count towards that limit. If you want to do outreach, I'm quickly going to explain templates. If you navigate to the template section, you can set up templates. For pretty much any use case, you're going to need to select the marketing category. Utility is only things like your subscription is going to expire tomorrow. Any other use case like welcome to the platform, hi, how are you doing? I saw you just filled out the form. You're going to need to use marketing. You can enter a template name here, select the language, which is the language that your template is written in, and you can have a header or no header. Here you can add your text, and you can also add variables, which you can then select from a contact, for example, to have a first name variable, and you need to add in some sample content. So I could say, hi Mike, saw you filled out the form on the website. What's your biggest issue with your skin right now? You can go ahead and submit this template, and it's then going to go into approval. I'm not going to do this because what I've seen happen a lot is that when you submit a template, this account here will go into suspension. So it's going to get suspended. If it gets suspended, don't worry at all. You just simply go ahead and click on learn more. It's going to open up Facebook, and there you can submit an appeal. Simply explain that you didn't violate the service, the terms of service, and that you're using WhatsApp as intended, and that you haven't even sent any messages yet, and it's going to get reinstated. That's something that just happens once in my experience, and then you're good to go. Now that we have WhatsApp actually set up inside of GoHighLevel, we're going to go ahead and connect the n8n flow to GoHighLevel. In order to do that, we need to get rid of the chat message received node, and we're going to need to add in a webhook. We're going to take the webhook event, and we're simply going to connect it to the AI agent. We need to customize some things in the webhook, such as changing the method to post. If you don't do that, it's not going to work. We also need to select for the respond module using the respond to webhook node. Now for this, we're going to go to the end and we're going to search for respond, and we're going to do respond to webhook right here. Now we have this flow set up where we're going to get a webhook from GoHighLevel. The AI agent is going to run, and we're going to respond to that webhook to send the answer from the AI agent back to GoHighLevel. Now, in order to actually get this set up, we're going to go into GoHighLevel, we're going to go back, we're going to go to automation, and in this case, I actually have an SMS agent template. We're going to go ahead and duplicate this template, and it's now going to be a WhatsApp agent template. We're going to go ahead and click on the WhatsApp agent, which is going to open up the GoHighLevel workflow. Now, as you can see, the trigger is when a customer replies, we do a custom webhook to GoHighLevel, and we then send out the message. In this case, it's an SMS. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select WhatsApp, and we're going to send out a WhatsApp message. You need to select the from phone number, where you can simply select the default one if you only have one connected. You can also do a WhatsApp template or select none, which is going to just have a free-form message. In this case, I'm just going to write test just so that I can save this, and we can delete out the SMS portion. Now for the trigger, there's a reply channel filter, which right now is set to SMS. We're going to change this to WhatsApp as well so that it only triggers for WhatsApp messages. I'm going to go ahead and save the trigger, and now we're going to redirect our focus to the custom webhook. Once we open this up, there's a very simple template right here, which has the raw body, and we get the response back at the end. For this, all we need to do is replace this URL. So for testing purposes, we're going to go back here. We're going to click on the webhook. We're going to make sure we have test URL selected. We're going to copy the test URL, and we're going to click on listen for test event. Now it's listening for a test event to this specific webhook. We've copied it in. We're going to scroll down, and we're going to click on test again. We're going to select a contact to test. In this case, I'm just going to select myself, Emil. We're going to go ahead and click on send test request. If you don't have a contact yet, by the way, you can simply go to the contact section and add yourself in as a contact. Now, if we go into n8n, we can see that we got the test event, which has the message, which is null because we didn't actually send a message, it's just a test event. And we have the ID of the user, which we need so that the AI agent knows who it's talking to. We're now going to take these inputs and we're going to use them inside of the AI agent. So first things first, we have the user message right here. We're going to change the source for the prompt to define below. We're going to select expression, and we're going to scroll down and select the message variable and drag it in. This is now going to have the message which the user sent in GoHighLevel, and it's going to pass it to the AI agent. We also need the ID, but not in this field. We're just going to drag it in here so that we can easily copy it out. We're going to copy out the ID. We're going to close this. We're going to go to the window buffer memory, and here we're going to select define below, click on expression, and paste that in. Now we're using the ID for the memory of the agent so that the agent always knows who it's talking to. Now finally, we're going to go to the respond to webhook node. We're going to click on execute previous nodes, and it's now executed for the input that we had from GoHighLevel. We're going to click on respond with text, and here we're going to use an expression, or we're going to select the output variable from the AI agent, which is the AI's reply. Now that we have that set up, we can simply go ahead and click on save and make sure that this flow is active right here. We're then going to go to the webhook. We're going to click on production URL, copy out the production URL, go back into GoHighLevel, paste the URL up here. We're going to scroll down and we're going to click on test again. We're going to select a contact. In this case, I'm going to select the same one again, and we're going to click on send test request. The request has succeeded, and if we scroll down, we can see that we got the reply back from the AI agent. We're now going to go ahead and click on save action. We're going to go to WhatsApp, and here we're going to enter the message to be sent, which is going to be a variable, which we're going to get from the custom webhook, which is the number 2 custom webhook, which is the one up here, and we're going to send the response. We're going to go ahead and click on save, and now we have everything done that needs to be done. We're going to go ahead and click on save for the entire workflow, and once it's saved, we're going to go ahead and publish this workflow so that it actually works when we are about to test it. Now, in order to test this setup, what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take the WhatsApp number, we're going to go into WhatsApp just to send a test message. We're going to click on new conversation. I'm going to paste in the number. And as you can see, we have the account here and we have all of the business information. I'm going to show you how you can adjust this in just a second. I'm going to say, hey there, this should now trigger the GoHighLevel flow. And if we go to execution logs, we're going to be able to see that right now it's waiting because it's waiting for the execution inside of n8n to complete. If we go back to n8n, we can see that the message here, this is the execution that we're looking at. If we go ahead and click on AI agent, we can see that the input was hey there, which is exactly what I sent on WhatsApp. And if we now go into WhatsApp, we got the reply back and it said, hey, I noticed you just filled out the form, which is exactly what the AI agent is supposed to do. Now, if you want to customize the way that your WhatsApp profile looks, because obviously you're going to want to have a profile picture, you're going to want to have a business description, etc. You can go ahead and go out of your workflow, go to settings, go to WhatsApp and click on Update Profile for your phone number. Here you're going to be able to add profile picture, you're going to be able to add a category, a description, you can add a website, email address, etc. And this is all going to reflect inside of your WhatsApp business account. And that is it for this video. In order to get all of the templates, including the GoHighLevel workflow template that I showed in this video, all you need to do is go and join our free school community at school.com/omnifusion. We have all of the templates and resources for not just this video, but all of our other videos in that community. And if you're interested in us building an AI sales agent for you on any platform and for any need, as long as you're getting a high amount of leads, then simply go ahead and visit omnifusion.ai, book in a call, and we'll be more than happy to help. I hope you have a fantastic day, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.